Well, luckily we found out about BIBBY on the Thursday. So again, like we would rather have her the entire week. But at least we found out early enough that we could make some changes on the fly. Unfortunately, we didn't find out until we actually got on court Thursday morning. So that training session went to a mess pretty quickly. But we made some adjustments in time and got through it, luckily enough. First day back today. So again, lighter shoot around training session today, day before a game. So they both got through it, but again, obviously not 100%. So they'll be more on the fly. Gandini's probably a little bit easier because she hasn't been playing a lot because of the calf injury she had prior to getting COVID. So she's had a bit of a wretched run. So she's a bit easier. Probably have to sit her out tomorrow. Like again, we might dress her, but we'd be unlikely to play her at this stage. Whereas BIBBY was obviously logging 35 minutes a game before she went down. So obviously we'll give her much more of a chance to play. I assume her role will be a little bit different to what it has been, just while she finishes getting over COVID. So we'll kind of play by ear, so to speak. Yeah, it's just a bit patchy. I'm sure every team's got the same problem. Players in, players out. You're just trying to get your team to the start line. So that's kind of what's like last week about Gandini and BIBBY. It's just you couldn't actually get to the start line. So we will this time, in theory, touch wood. But yeah, like last week was a mess. We had obviously Jessie Edwards out injured all week. Obviously she got to suit up, but hadn't trained all week, so therefore we didn't play her. And Sydney are a smaller side, so it's easy to sit her out in that one. But obviously Southside are gigantic, so Jessie's got through all week. So obviously we'll give her a chance against Southside and see how she goes. Yeah, the rest. Well, Monday was a mess for whatever reason. They just have patches, and by every team you've ever coached, we'll just have a really bad day and then a really good day for no apparent reason. Monday was really flat and really quiet, but maybe part of it was we played Saturday, so shorter turnaround to our first training session. But also, like we really played Atwell, Sharp, Whitcomb, Scherf. We played those for a lot of minutes in BIBBY's absence, and obviously Robbie Ryan was sick last week as well. So those four were cooked come Monday. But then Tuesday was probably the best session of the year. So who knows? I've stopped trying to figure it out, to be honest. Yeah, they're a pain, and they're playing really well as well. So you're kind of hoping you catch them out of form. They're probably the informed side of the comp right now. And it's not just LJ. Like clearly LJ's the GOAT for a reason, and she killed us last time. So she's painful to deal with. But it's everyone else as well. So Thornton's as good an import as there is in the league, and probably the most versatile defender there is. Madison Rocci morphed into Steph Curry last weekend, so that's annoying. Sarah Blitzar's morphed into Steph Curry last weekend. Beck Cole's been elite for years, Australian representative. Carly Ernst is obviously no secret about her in WA. Like they're just loaded top to bottom. Like Abby Bishop comes off the bench. They're a mega roster, obviously we know that, and they're playing really good basketball. So with all due respect to LJ, we've got to kill more than just her, unfortunately.